And then head out the door. Oh, for God's sake, I don't care about this. It's just the facts, basically. Hope you guys are alright anyway, and you're coping with the COVID restrictions and everything. Here in the UK, it's pretty bonkers. We haven't gone into a full lockdown yet as of recording, but there are sort of restrictions such as curfews and things. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So yeah, it's kind of like... not really sure what's going to happen. Prime Minister's trying not to go into full lockdown, but we're kind of at the tipping point here. It's really kind of difficult, but I hope you guys are keeping safe anyway, and that my videos can bring you some kind of enjoyment during this tough time. Right, so we are going to use the unicorn medal. I need to go back into the hallway with the liquor though, that's the problem. I don't particularly want to, but I've got no choice. This is what kind of ruins the run for me, because I have to constantly, not constantly, but I have to go past him again, and there's a risk it could swipe me and take me out. So if I can just avoid doing that, I don't want to have to use up any more herbs, you see. Oh, you can sod off. Now these arms, they can't hurt you. They just grab Claire, so you don't have to worry about them damaging you or anything. It's just this friggin' liquor coming up. I'm not really sure how I'm going to be able to deal with him. If I'm going to be able to deal with him at all. Oh, there you go. Ran round him. Well, there we are. I suppose I could use my grenade launcher on it. Come to think of it, it would make things easy, but where would the fun be in that? Right, we're going to head back into the lobby. We're going to use the unicorn medal. So yeah, made lots of silly mistakes on my last run. I tried to use the valve handle and just forgot to I forgot to use it like when I was in the sewers again. So I used it once and then, oh, it's just a complete balls up really, but yeah, I'm determined to get this done tonight if it kills me. As I said, it's been a few days since I've done any videos. Again, I've just not been very well. I've been feeling a bit under the weather, a little bit stressed. So I thought, you know, I'll take a few days off and recharge my batteries. So I thought I'd try and hit the ground running today and get some Claire Redfield done. So then I can maybe do some fun run videos after I've done this one. Right, now... going to go wide here for that reason. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you've got to be prepared for things like that. Like, the Liquor's Death Strike can take you out of the game really easy. If you're low on health, it can basically just swipe your head off, and that's something we kind of need to avoid. I think the good news is once I'm out of this hallway, once I've got this, once I'm out here, I won't be returning to this hallway again. That's not to say there aren't liquors in other areas, but these ones are just significantly more annoying, particularly at the start of the game when you're trying to conserve herbs. Oh my god, no, I don't need the ink ribbon. Oh, for some stupid reason I took it with me. I didn't even know that existed, so well, there you go. Things you didn't know. Okay, can I do this? There we are, smooth. Let's quickly move out of the way. I'm not messing with that thing. Alright, now we've got that. Move forward. Right, I think the next task is I need to get my hands on the lighter. I should also mention that whereas Leon picked up stones, plugs in his adventure, Claire will be picking up stones, and she'll be taking a slightly different route to the sewers. So yeah, things, although do seem similar, they're also very different as well. So it's just remembering what you've got to do for each character. I think that's the most difficult thing about Claire A, really. She doesn't have an easy time on this scenario, if I'm honest. She gets kind of tough, really, and I do really feel for her. Yeah, as I was playing with her, like playing as her, I should say. It's very difficult to kind of get going. basically there's certain objectives that silent objectives that you kind of need to. Oh, for God's sake! Why didn't I hit him? Yeah, like certain objectives need to be like you need to make sure you've got enough herbs when you go to the sewers and beyond. Basically, that's what it's all about. All right. Now, luckily, when we go into this room, there'll be no zombies, so they're all gone. We don't have to worry about them.
Leon!
Claire, you made it!
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
Good idea, Leon, the old son. Right, now we've got the radio. Let's pop down here and kneel down here because there's some more secret ammunition here. I best reload my gun because very shortly, once I've solved the puzzle in this next room, we will be heading on to the landing, but we do have a bit of a reprieve. So what I need to do now, guys, is I need to go and put the crank in, but the problem is there's a licker in the way. So Leon didn't have to deal with a licker, but Claire does, so it's like little differences like that you've got to kind of remember. The game does throw you a ton of surprises. You've kind of just got to be prepared for them. I'm taking care of the licker now because it's one of the most annoying placements in the game, because we're in such a sort of limited area. I can't kind of see. Oh, come on, stop messing around. There you go, got rid of him. But I took damage. There you go. I told you it was difficult. Right, okay, so we're going to put the crank in. I'm putting it in now because I always forget about it. It's one of those things I'm just never really ready for, if I'm honest. Okay, good. There's something I always forget about, and I'm just like, oh, you know, many times I've done a scenario and I forgot about the crank, so I've done that now. And I've got rid of that annoying licker, even though I took stupid damage. But that's okay, because we're going to go and we're going to put the fire out in a minute anyway. I just need to solve a puzzle in this next area. I can kind of hopefully find some herbs and sort that out. It's just so much to remember as well. I'm so used to playing Leon's scenario and then playing Claire's. One good thing though is she feels really smooth. She definitely feels much better to control. Like, I had very little trouble doing the statue puzzle with her than I did with Leon. This puzzle is the same, so you just got to remove both these shelves to the right, first and the second. You can do them in any order. It's very simple. And look, that opens that, and we have the first stone, which is the serpent stone, I believe. So we will take that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, I've got my handgun now. And we're going to go this way. Right. Taking the red herb. I can combine that with a green herb then, and that'll give me double healing power. Right. I'm going to get rid of these freaking zombies if I can. Go. Shoot this one. Oh god. See what I mean about being tougher? They're way tougher than friggin' Leon's adventure. Right. Thankfully the emergency ladder remains the same, so if you get into any trouble, you can just pop down the ladder if you need to. I'm a bit a bit worried about coming back to this area, so in fact what I am going to do on the way back is I'm not going to go up the ladder because the liquor's up there. A liquor appears basically later on, and so I think I'll just go the long way around because it's much better. Another friggin' zombie. I seem to throw them at me. Yeah, just die, will you? Right. Holy crap. So yeah, I'm trying to get that A ranking. No first aid sprays, no special weapons. I can save it up to 3 times, but basically that's easier said than done though with this game, because there have been times when I've had to really risk it and not save it all. And like, right, the red jewels I'm going to do later. I'm actually going to make 2 journeys and come back. Alright, is there anything else that I need here? I don't think so. Right, okay, the lighter is there, so let's pick up the lighter. And don't worry, I will be using it, but I need to go and put out the fire first. And I'll come back and use the lighter and all that. I suppose I could go back and use the lighter now, but you know, I need to sort of stock up on some herbs. Right, I'm going to show you guys a very interesting glitch. So there's 2 zombies there, right? So make a note of that there's 2 zombies in that area, because it will come in handy later in just a few minutes when we come back to them. I'm going to show you a cool glitch which only seems to work on this copy of Resident Evil 2 that I own. Alright, so take the green herb, use it if you need to, and then pop down. Right, there's 2 more down here, and one reason for going down here is I would normally avoid it, but with Claire you're going to need every little bit of help you can get. There's 2 extra herbs in the office where we're going to go, and there's also more rounds, more grenade rounds we're going to be able to pick up, so that's kind of why you want to go this way. So go here. Alright, this guy should have more ammunition. Right, it's looking very tight though. Can I do this? Okay, let's just get in here. Combination for the safe is always 2236. It's the same across the board basically. Do I want the map? No. You don't need the map. Everything's pretty much straightforward. There you go. A couple of Johnny-come-latelys here, so just take him down. He might have his mate come and get me. Kneel down here. And there's more herbs. Oh, it looks like he's getting up. Okay, come on, pal. Wrong way. Okay. That went actually really well. So now we've done that, we're going to go pick up the valve handle, we're going to put out the fire. Then we're going to go sort the red jewels out. And we're going to do the lighter puzzle as well. So we're going to have to come back to this area. I just find it sort of easier to kind of do it this way, since we're coming back here anyway. Right, okay. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Check the corpse here. There we go. Go through the door. So if you're quick enough you can get through without being pecked to death by the crows. So far this run's actually going really well. It's probably a vast improvement. I'm glad, in fact I'm probably glad that I died on my practice run, because I wouldn't know what I kind of know now. If I'd have gone into this doing this, I'd have made the same silly mistakes. There's Misty, there's a Nate. He's a little bit too close there, he's never done that before. But hopefully everything will reset once I come back into this area. Right, the valve handle is what we need, and it's just in this area here. I think there's like more bullets or something here, I can't remember. There's a bow gun. Okay, got no room for it though. I never really use the bow gun anyway. You can kind of get by without it. It's a cool weapon. I like to think it's like an optional extra. So here's me talking about how unfair Claire's campaign is, but they do kind of give us some generous ammunition and stuff. Like they do throw the acid rounds at her, which is like the most powerful, I think, rounds in the game. Come on, Misty. Come on. Do 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 do. Yeah, you do the conga. I think everyone's done that when they played this game. Right, so head up the stairs. We're going to go pull out the fire. Move this way. Come on, Claire. Ain't got time for the jibber jabber. Yay. Put the valve handle in. And I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to have a sip of my tea, guys. As I said, I've got a bit of a sore throat, so I just want to keep it lubricated. So I'm basically doing this now because I know I'm going to get even more poorly. As I said, it's not COVID, it's just really bad flu. So I thought if I get this done now, then I can kind of, at least I can kind of edit if I get even more poorly. Poorlier, if that's even a word. Right. Let's just reload my gun. Great. So we pull out the wreckage, we pull out the fire now. Right. So I need to go and what do I need? I need to put some stuff away, don't I? And ultimately use the lighter. So yeah, I might as well go back and use the lighter and then come back to this area. But it'd be a lot easier. So I'm going to have to do it anyway, so... Oh, remember when I said look out for those zombies? Check it out, they've disappeared. Isn't that really weird? It's very strange. Okay, so I'm going to go back this way, but I need to pop in that room though and get the diamond key, so let me just dump some stuff I'm not going to need. Dump the acid rounds and dump the herb. Valve handle as well, so there we go. So yeah, I need to kind of do a few things. I need to get the detonator and the C4, so it would make sense for me just to grab the diamond key now rather than have to come back to this section again and have to use it again. Right, I'm hoping there isn't a liquor in this room, because if there is, I'm not going to be happy. I don't think there is, but you never know. Oh good, I think we're good. Right, pick up the diamond key. Yeah, don't worry, we are coming back here. In fact, what I will do is I will put one of the red jewels in my inventory so that I can just sort of carry it back. Hopefully that's the plan anyway. Right, I think I've just got enough grenade rounds as well to be dealing with this. Oh, pop in here. Goody goody gumdrops. Right, let's just get the other red jewel, because I know I'm going to forget it, so I might as well just take it with me now. There we are. So we've got everything that we need now. And since we've cleared out the landing, it's going to be pretty quiet. The next area is going to be a bit of a bitch, because there's like the next room I need to go into, we're using the diamond key, there's zombies in there, and it's very difficult to deal with. Okay, let's go this way. Now, I'm not going to be using the ladder, I'm just going to be moving over here. I'm going to be going through the set of double doors. Right. Okay. Pop through the door. Radio. It's just sort of remembering where to go. That's the problem with Claire's scenario. It's difficult to kind of work it out, particularly if you played Leon's scenario a ton. But